Hi, I welcome you all for the session on AutoCAD Draw Part 4. In this video, we will learn about spline, vision cloud, and whiteboard and other draw commands which are present in Draw toolbar of AutoCAD. Initially, we learned all this line, polyline, circle, arc, and other commands. Today, we'll go for spline. For the spline, we have shortcut SPL. SPL is a shortcut for spline. We have two types of spline, spline CV and spline fit. SPL is a shortcut for spline fit. You can draw a random profile like this using this spline fit. You can edit the control points in the blue dots that you can see. Next we have spline CV. For the spline CV, the control points and the arc or any segment generated will be in the different positions. You can alter that particular point using that control points only in two of these cases. But for the spline fit, you will be having control points where you click. For the spline CV, it will be in a different position. This is the difference between spline fit and spline CV. Next we have construction. For the construction purpose, I will click the starting point and there will be no ending point. You can see that there is only orientation or angular inclination, but you cannot see the start point and the end point. Point which I will click will be the center point of particular construction line. You cannot see the starting point and ending point. Next we have ray. Ray is similar, almost 90% similar to construction line, but construction line is two-dimensional, this is one-dimensional. The point that we click will be the first point, it will not be the center point. That is the difference between this construction line and ray. But for this ray also you cannot see the end points. For both construction line as well as ray, you can modify the line in the different angular inclinations. That is the difference between construction line and ray. Next we have multi-point. If I click the random points on the screen, we can get the multiple points, but it is not visible for this. You can change the size of this particular point or point style as well. Now I will change this point style and the percentage of increase. I can change this point size percentage for 100, for 15, for 50, anything which is required which can be visible for me. I give this following percentage. This is multi-points where I will click on the screen, I will get the points there. You can change the style as well. Which are the style you will be selecting, it will be present in the screen until you change that in the point style. These are the different point styles that you can use while drawing, which are comfortable. Whichever the particular style is comfortable by you, you can use that particular styles. That depends upon this size. You can alter the size as well, whichever the size is required by you. You can change this size as well. Now I will change it to 10% so that it should not be too big or too small. It should be in a medium size. That depends upon you. Whichever the size you select, you can select it. Next we have divide. For this I should draw one line segment. I will draw one line so that the divide, the word only says that it will divide. I will select this particular line and I will divide this segment into, I will divide this line into 25 segments. It will be separated by the points. This point style what I gave, you can change it and you can change the size as well. If there is any miscommunication with this particular style as well. Now I will delete this and I will try to show you in detail about this divide. I will draw one line again. I will give the number of substance or number of segment as less number. I will go for divide and I will select the line segment. I will give it as 5. You can see that there are 5 segments in this line. This is the first segment, second segment, third segment, fourth segment and the fifth segment. This is how it will divide the line into segments. Next we have measure. This is for measuring the distance between the points, or it will create the point at the particular distances. I will select that line and I will specify the length and I will give the second point, so that it will take that particular distance between the first point and the second point as the distance between the each point. This is how it will create and measure the distance between the points. Next we have region. Region is to create some particular geometry into one. I will create one rectangle and I will circle and I will convert this into region. REG is a shortcut for region. For the region we will see in the further videos more in detail. We can compare this region and later we can go for the block, region and group. We will discuss this in further videos. What are the difference between these regions, blocks as well as group in further videos. Next we have region. Region I told you can convert the particular drawings into a single. That is done for block as well, but what is the difference between block and this thing region as well as group? Next we have wipeout. For wipeout, if I give the particular selection, it will hide the particular selection for the printing purpose. This is useful for printing purpose. If you want to hide anything in the drawing, you can use this command for hiding the particular things in the drawing. 3D polyline we will study in 3D. Next we have helix. Helix is 3-dimensional, but it will create spiral in 2D and helix in 3D. First you should give the center point and then the outermost diameter or outermost radius. Later you should give the innermost diameter or innermost radius. This is how you can create the spiral. Next we have donut. For the donut, you should specify inside diameter and outside diameter. Inside diameter, outside diameter. It will fill in the pattern of similar kind of hatch. It will be present between the innermost circle and outermost circle. It is only done with the help of the circles only. You can see that diameters specified will be, the gap between those circles will be hatched. You can see like this. It will be inner circle and outer circle. You can draw a circle and you can hatch. This is the alternate for hatching between two circles. You can use donut directly for this. You can alter that hatch pattern as well by double clicking on it. Next we have revision cloud. We have three types of revision cloud: rectangular revision cloud, polygonal and freestyle. Polygonal, freestyle. Next we have this, we will see in detail rectangular. If you give the rectangle, you can give this width as well, width of cloud. You can use this width of cloud for all the three types. You can go for properties and you can see that it will be in the polyline only. Here you can get the area of the rectangular cloud. If I go for the selection and if I go for properties, I can get that particular dimensions, area. Can you see? Here if you drag this, you can come to know that the geometry section, you will be able to find the area and the length of this particular rectangular revision cloud. Next we have polygonal revisional cloud. You can select the number of sides or you can click on the number of points. Number of points will decide the number of side. You can alter using that particular control points. That depends upon your requirement. That you can see in. Next we have freestyle. This freestyle is completely based on, you can see this in some filmy pictures and all, they will be doing this cloudy manner things and all. This is like that. You can create any number of points for this freehand curve, similar to freehand curve this is. So in this video we learnt about some of the draw toolbars, commands, spline CV, spline fit, construction ray and other commands, helix. I thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe for tutorials on CATIA SolidWorks.